Okay, I'm not on Wi-Fi. I hope this stream comes through clean. So this was a very random stream. It's been 2 weeks since I last streamed, and I thought I'll answer the question of ephilism, basically, which a lot of people, a lot of us have been discussing, and I've been discussing with you guys, and I've been telling you all about it. Um, so let's wait for a little bit more, and then I will explain to you what my job is, number one, what I do, and how it connects to ephilism, how it has only strengthened my resolve to basically burn this planet. We have no option because, other than the fact that as a society we've gone completely retarded, it's also that, we are so scared of going down the slippery slope of, who do we kill, who do we not kill, who do we allow to live, and who do we not allow to live, etc., that we have just completely forgotten about suffering, right? And everyone is suffering. Like, if a parent has a handicapped child, the handicapped child is suffering, the parents are suffering, society is suffering, everyone's just paying for that, which is a ridiculous thing to do. Just let the person go and everyone will profit. So we have to go to the next stage, basically, is what I believe. And the next stage is ephilism. So um, let's start in about 10 seconds. Let's see. Hello, how are you? Okay, let's go. So basically, I wanted to talk about ephilism, right? And here's what I do, right? So I teach English, and then after that I work at a place, it's called a handicapped school, all right, where kids are basically mentally and physically handicapped. And here's what's basically, I see this pain that they're going through. I enjoyed working with them, I enjoy talking with them, I enjoy understanding what they're going through, and they are in different versions of pain. Like, there are kids who can't say a single word, yeah, and yet they're screaming and crying, and no one knows why they're crying. There are some kids that scream every day. There are some kids that the doctors have understood why they scream, and hence they give them certain medication. There are some kids that, I don't know, they have some internal pain and they scream, and none of them can speak, right? I mean, none of them means a lot of them cannot speak. There are some who can, and we are just around helping them, trying to, make sure that they don't do anything stupid, don't run away on the road and die or whatever. And it comes to a point where I'm so frustrated, where I see this stronger and stronger resolve to be an ethicist, to say, okay, let's go out and have a meal, a beef meal today. Okay, let's go out and take a bus for a drive. Not a bus. Let's go ahead and take the car for a drive, right? Let's go out and, something like, let's waste. Let's use the worst possible carbon thing, the thing that gives you the worst possible carbon footprint, and let's go out and push it. And, go out, buy plastic, for example. Use as much plastic as possible. double Double bag it when you go to the grocery, stuff like that. So that is what this watching these kids suffer, and watching these adults being absolutely okay with the fact that a child is suffering, and not actually do anything about it, and say ending their lives is inhumane, um, is what is basically killing me at some level, and the only option is to kill the root cause of this, and that is the earth. So let's go through what you can do. All right. Let's start with, if you can, try and have as much non-vegetarian as possible. All right, have as many non-veg meals. Have, if possible, have beef. All right, if possible, have beef, mutton. Okay, these two things are very dangerous. If not, at least have chicken and eggs. All right. Secondly, go for fancier things. It may cost you more. For example, like an avocado, right? An avocado takes a lot of water, and it takes a lot of resources to produce an avocado. Uh, how an almond takes the most amount of water from the this. So if you can, and almonds are good for you also. So if you can eat almonds, if you can eat like everything that's slightly expensive and very difficult to make. For example, cashews or dry fruits, all kinds of dry fruits. They're extremely expensive to make, not only to us, but to the earth. All right. And then we can go, when you go to the shop, double bag everything. Use plastic bags for everything. Okay. That will help the microplastics go out. If possible, try and buy from companies that do not have the eco credentials. All right. And if possible, make sure that all this nonsense is free. They say, all this free trade nonsense, don't go for that. Go for the cheapest that you possibly can, without any guilt. Okay, don't be like, oh, this is good, this organic nonsense is killing less things. Or if you work for the government, for example, you can be a little lax on the, let's say, environmental procedures, right? Stuff like that. It's already happening. It's just that our little contributions, going for a drive, going that extra mile, taking somebody for a long drive, all of these small things, and mainly eating meat, are going to contribute to it slowly, little by little. And that is what is important. When millions and millions and millions of people do it, that is what extremely, that is, I think, important to everybody, and everybody who's suffering. Okay, remember, every carbon atom that you're putting in the atmosphere is destroying a planet on which pedophiles exist. Okay, that's what I've always said, that it's just pure cruelty. Life is pure cruelty. Please, please end it. All right. Destroy a planet where pedophiles exist, and destroy a planet where victims exist, and where handicapped people exist, and people who can't even express their pain exist. And just, like, I have now recently moved to this, a slightly more dangerous, what they consider dangerous area in Israel. And I mean, it's not even the average area in India. It's a very normal, like, for me, it's like paradise. Uh, and here, you have some of these druggies on the road, and people who have mental issues. They're just chilling and sleeping on the road. And I'm like, this is all over in India. What's the big deal? You know? But they are all suffering. Like, it's all just pointless suffering. Like, today it rained and they were all hiding in a shelter somewhere. Like, what is going on? Why are we going through this fast? And for all you know, it may just be an illusion. So just help end it, guys. Help end it. That's it. That's my topic. That's what I wanted to say. All right, let's answer some questions. Hi, after a very long time. Hi, hi. I'm not an efilist, but an anti-natalist. Mm, no worries, no worries. I strongly suggest ephilism, but at least if you can be an anti-natalist, that'll be nice. And even if you're not an anti-natalist, at least be child-free. Okay. Uh, I have been following him and I'm good. Avocado and almonds taste so similar. Okay, cool. I don't think so, but okay. Hello, bhai. Hello, hello. I wonder if you find a partner of your consciousness level. It is difficult. It is difficult. And even if I do find someone of my consciousness level, uh, there'll be other issues living together. She wants something clean. I don't want something clean. Or I just want to chill and she wants to jump all over the place. These things, as per my experience, do not work. And like, eventually, like, even if you're in the same level of consciousness, physically, like, men and women are not designed to be together. you know like, if I can find a really chill woman who is also conscious, who does not care a lot about jumping around the house all the time, then yeah, maybe it'll take a lot of effort here. Should we fear parents' death? Why are you fearing parents' death? Why? What do you care? In fact, you'll get the money, right, if they die. Rayanch College. Oh, I love that, man. Rayanch College of Hotel Management. Absolutely, like, it's one of those candy additions to life where it's so meaningless, but it's so fun to like sing it. I am a neurosurgeon. Who are you? Okay, good for you. I am a teacher, dude. What do you mean by jumping around the house? By jumping around the house, I mean, you know, I generally find that women pretend to do a lot of housework. Honestly, there's not a lot to do, right? How long does housework take? When two people are living together without children, how long does housework take? 1 hour, 1.5 hour, okay? If you're really up to it, maximum 2 hours, okay? 1 hour each person, and that is during the entire day if you don't have children. But women are like, no, 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 but there's so much work to do, and I have to clean this, and I have to put this area, and it's on and on and on and on. And I'm like, no, dude, like, this is not, that kind of, difference of opinion, where women are like, oh, there's so much around the house to do. And I'm like, there's nothing. Like, here, I solved 10 of your problems. Now what? And they'll be like, no, 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 but you have to do it in this way. So it's really about procedure. It's really about procedure. Like, you don't need to do anything with procedure. You just need to do it properly, right? And women are very obsessed with the procedure. Clean this properly, do this well. And I'm like, no, I'm not the kind. So that's what I mean by jumping around the house. Why are we taught respecting elders? See, respecting elders is a good idea. Okay, it's a very good idea in the sense of like, respecting everyone is a good idea. But with elders, it's like, you can, what happens is when you talk to somebody respectfully, right? You tend to get more wisdom, you tend to get more out of them. So, in that sense, I would suggest respecting everyone. But elders tend to have more wisdom. So, generally, not everyone, but generally. So you respectfully when you talk to them, you'll get more out of them, is what I feel. You study? No, I don't study. Currently, I don't study. I teach. I don't like earning money. Even I don't like earning money. But what to do, man? We're here and we'll manage, man. Don't worry about it. Not all women are like that. Not all. I know that. If you are not, please DM me. Uh, extra tomorrow, drinking beer and watching. Exam tomorrow, drinking beer and watching this. Good, my friend. Good. It's all meaningless. Don't worry about it. Do the exam well, though. I'm not saying, even if it's meaningless, do it well. Kids are just a burden. Absolutely. You missed my question, Rafael. Could you please go through it? 1 minute. What's your name? Aman Kumar. Aman Kumar. No, I can't see your question. YouTube may have deleted it. Just put it again, please. I hope it was not an, i- an, an indecent question. But elders tell us lies. Forget elders. See, I'm not saying you have to deeply respect them, right? But talk to them respectfully and get all out of them. So when they lie to you, uh, get it out. Oh, really, really, you have to treat them like that very smartly. Is what I feel, especially when you're a kid, because nobody cares about you when you're a kid. Okay, they only in any country. Forget India. In any country, nobody gives a shit about you, and nobody gives a shit about what you think. So you have to be smart about it. You have to be manipulative about it. Okay. What if society pressurized for everything they want to do for others? What? I didn't understand. Pressurized us for everything they want to do with others. Why? I didn't understand. I'm sorry. You'll have to rephrase the question. Why Indians do like pulling? I mean, don't let someone make progress. Oh, because they're jealous. There's nothing better to do, right? And especially the way the country is, right? Uh, it's so abundant, right? If you throw a seed, it'll grow. If you do anything, like it's a very resource rich country, right? Especially when it comes to food and all. So if you exit the system, if you're trying to make something new, if you're trying to innovate, it's bad for the system, it's bad for people who are getting that food, right? That's what they think, and that is why they pull others down. One second. Do you like Shimla? Is it a good place to live for life? I mean, if you want to I would never go to Shimla. I don't like mountains. So there's that. Do you watch Eminem videos? Yes, I do. I love Eminem. Sent a message to her here. Okay. What is the situation in Israel right now? Have they attacked Palestine again? Yes, they have apparently, and there are massive protests. In fact, I saw one on the way here when I was just coming back from school. Yeah, people are really angry, man. People are really pissed off that why is this happening? And then he's planning to. He recently sorry. He recently fired the chief of the army, and then he also uh, is firing some internal intelligence chief, and people are really pissed off. Oh, who cares? I do my thing and I come back. That's all I care about. Why NASA scientists return to this planet after leaving? What? What NASA scientists? Are you coming live on Black Sheep Academy now? Yes, I am. In a while, I am. In about once we are done here, in about 10 minutes, I'll come. Is it possible that we are designed by a higher civilization, just like we are creating AI? Very, very possible. Very possible. I spoke about this in my last video about solipsism, where I said, it's very possible that we are just an AI created by somebody and it's all a simulation. And even I feel like it's possible that I'm the only person in existence and that you guys are programs. All right. Because from my point of view, I exist, right? And even from your point of view, you may exist and I may be a program. So who knows? It's all just a farce. I'm from Shimla. I teach in primary school. Everything is okay, but I don't understand privacy. What? If you don't understand, what do I do? What is that a question? Okay, what else? Any other questions or can we go to Black Sheep Academy फिर हिंदी में बात करेंगे मस्त. ठीक है चलो. Okay. Everyone come on Black Sheep Academy. Okay, let me just answer a few. um Aman Kumar, maybe you can put your question in Hindi so that the algorithm doesn't understand. People here don't understand privacy. Oh, people here don't understand privacy. Okay. Okay, so people don't understand privacy. That is India. That because privacy means you're doing something by yourself, right? And India is a very social society. So that's the problem basically. Like people are scared of you actually doing something by yourself. So you got to adapt, man. You got to adjust. I mean, NASA scientists, not NASA scientists, astronauts. Yeah, they returned from outer space, right? Outer space is really uncomfortable to live in, right? Come on. I mean, it's not easy, and there's no gravity, and you can't eat properly, and you can't go to the toilet properly, and it's a prison planet. Everything here requires regular maintenance. Oh, yes, it's such a prison, guys. I mean, like, I was just, every day I'm discussing, and now there are these people, senior people, in fact. There's a person from the army. I can't tell you who, but from the Indian army. Then there's another person who is, so many people just message me and they're like, dude, we are so agree. Every day it's the same bloody maintenance, it's the same bloody nonsense, it's the same bloody rot. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's just so comforting talking with these people, to know that, okay, I'm a nobody, right? I'm just a teacher. I just do my own thing. But there are people who've achieved stuff in life. And I've not, and like, there's a businessman from Dubai, I know. Like, unbelievable. The guy messages me every day. And I checked his credentials, I checked his website. He's running a full fledged business with money. And he's like, I just hate this life. What is this nonsense? Why should I get up? Every day I get up at 7 or 8 in the morning, and work. Like, come on. Like, it's really sad. I mean, even if you go, let's say, to a vacation spot, you have to get up, you have to eat, you have to go to the toilet, right? So it's the same thing. It's not even about work, you know. You eat meat. Oh, I eat as much meat as possible. Beef doesn't sit well with my stomach, but if I could, then yes. Earth is going through an incurable disease that led you to ephilism. Yes, it's already incurable. Why not, jab it and make sure that it gets cured? People with generational wealth are lucky. Seriously, seriously. I mean, they certainly have the pinch is lesser for them, you know. Dude, I am doing mindfulness meditation doing for a long time. I mean, you also said about Vipassana. Do you know that it sucks out all motivation? Not really. No, Vipassana does not suck out all motivation. It really depends on the person. All right. And what happens with Vipassana is you just accept whatever happens, and you still do things. You're still motivated. You're still very this about nature. So let me explain this slightly more. Right. They famously said in spiritual circles, "I am not the body." Yeah? But they're not saying literally, "I'm not the body." I mean, you're literally in a body, so you are some part of the body, right? What they are saying is that I am not bowing to the will of my body, right? So, for example, if you're sleepy in the morning, your body says sleep, but your mind says no, I must wake up and I must do something, right? So, let me tell you how Vipassana does not suck out the motivation. What happens is your body wants to do things. You want to go out, you want to get up in the morning, you want to eat, you want to go to the toilet, you want to work, right? Some people even want to work. But if there are disappointments, Vipassana says, I am the mind and it's okay. If this goes badly, it's fine. If it goes well, also it's fine. You know, that is what Vipassana is. It's control on the mind, not the body. So as long as you have a body, you will have motivation. You'll have some motivation for sure. The body, the mind, it's all cruel. No amount of monetary gains can cure my disdain. I agree. Same here. Is there something like enlightenment? Enlightenment is just realizing that all of this is rubbish. Okay, that's pretty much it, and being okay with it, being okay with the rubbish. That is what enlightenment is hate against Jews justified? That's a very complex question actually. um to a certain extent, yes, because I have this theory on Jews, but I'm going to make a whole different video on that, you know, like, I know one thing for sure, that it's not Jews that are the problem. All right, why people hate them? Because I feel they're very very insular, and it makes people uncomfortable. Also, that they have a lot of money, so that makes people uncomfortable. But trust me, there is another religion that is destroying the world at this moment, and we have to look at them. Endowment is the right term. Yes, endowment is definitely happening now. Don't you think that motivation is a made up term? Originally, no one wants to do anything. Motivation is completely made up, yes. But in the pure sense, like if you're sleeping, you will, at some point, your body is going to motivate you to wake up. Right? At some point, if you're just chilling, your body is going to motivate you to go and eat. So that's where motivation came from. And then eventually it became like a, make more money, shove yourself with money around, basically. I binge listening to tragic reality, reeks, XG, and born in a corrupt society of YouTubers. They make me feel less lonely. Oh yes, who else binges on true reality? I really love this. Like I love to listen to, especially now with the Hindi YouTubers, the number of YouTubers that have come out, and the number of people on Instagram who are totally like, this life is horrible, this is what happened to me today, I got scammed in my marriage. Oh, I really binge on it, man. It really gives me comfort, which is why I made my last video. What it was called, why social media saved my life and why it will save yours also. It's really, I don't know what I would do without social media, man. I don't know, I don't even remember what, like when I before social media I used to just stare at the wall. Now it's like, can't explain it. Is it not that defying what mind actually dictates to reach the true enlightenment, rejecting ambition and motivation both? Is it not that defying what mind? You don't need to reject or accept anything. That's the whole thing about enlightenment, you just have to observe it and be okay with it. That's what enlightenment is. It's not about, oh, I have no ambition now, I'm a Buddhist monk. Even a Buddhist monk is an ambition, right? Technically, or like, you will go out there, and when things just happen to you naturally and when you accept it, that is what enlightenment is. Do you believe in free will? um Not pure free will, no, that does not exist at all. You can will anything, but you can't will what you will, as they famously say. That's also debatable, but overall, you don't have pure free will. Like, you can't just do anything you want. Yeah. There is physics, there is security, there is just generally life, there is biology. Marriage is a gamble. It's a big gamble. Guys, don't get married. It's not worth it, man. I just don't see the worth in it anymore. Like, why has I just have this very thing, why have the porn stars worked so hard? Why do you need a companion in your life? Why are YouTubers working so hard for you? Okay, so take advantage of it and stop getting married. Like, it's really stupid. Yes, if you're going by your life, you're living well, somebody comes by and you actually like the person, stay with the person. But why do you need to get married? You know, I'm teaching my students about these kinds of things like anti-natalism and all, and making them aware not to get trapped in these false propaganda of society, and their parents are shocked with them. Good, let their parents be shocked. It's a sign that you are succeeding. Everything is a gamble. I agree. What is your opinion on marital rape? It should be illegal. Any kind of rape should be illegal. Why the hell? Why the hell is this marital rape, non-rape? What is this nonsense here? This is why I say don't get married, especially in a country like India. For both men and women, both are getting screwed. What's the point? Aman, they'll fire you. You had a debate with that pro-extinction guy. What do you think about their core philosophy? It's a little far-fetched, honestly. What they were saying is that you need to what do you say? You need to have children so that they can eventually destroy the entire universe. I disagree. That's not possible. So whatever. It's a point of view. Get out of the simulation and slap the creator. Seriously. Do you know efilist Blast YouTuber who self deleted? I've heard of someone like this. Uh, yeah. Okay. Thoughts on pornography. I think it's a good thing. I just hope that a lot of that, they say a lot of it is exploitation. I'm sure the B grade pornography is exploitation. But the A grade one, even though they say, we were made to do humiliating things and all, a lot of them still run their channels. They still have OnlyFans. So it doesn't seem really forced in that sense. Yeah. I mean, yes, because once you're in porn, then no one will give you a job or no one will give you work. But there's enough information nowadays for you to understand that this is a problem. So from that point of view, it's all right. But I think pornography is the single most redeeming thing in that sense. It frees you from all the rubbish. For me, it's been. For a lot of people, that's not enough. Like they want pornography and they want OnlyFans and they want a real woman. I think that is just a sickness. That is just sad. You know, is regular sex guaranteed after marriage? Absolutely not. Especially if you're man, absolutely not. Like, sex is a weapon, my friend. And it's like, uh you didn't do something properly, you will not get it. You messed up, you will not get it. She's tired, you will not get it. So what is this guaranteed sex nonsense? Like, just believe me, it doesn't work like that. I wish in future kids syllabus added basic life skills and anti-natalism kind of topics. Oh, I really hope so too. Hmm. Men and women should just leave each other alone. Seriously, seriously. K. Ravagavendra, you will get trapped. Yeah, exactly. After marriage, boss, it's really just a trap. Agree, 100%. Charlene, don't care about that, man. Okay. Is every religion just a storytelling? It's just a storytelling. All the books of the past, what was it? It's all storytelling, right? There's no difference between the Shastras and Amar Chitrakatha or anything else. The Quran and the Bible, they're all just stories, right? They may be stories of things that happened, but like, how else do you transcript what happened? Like, there was news at that time. That was the news. Sex is for procreation, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. You are skipping my message. Your messages got deleted. One second. Tejaswini. No, I didn't see your messages. I'm sorry. I can't see your messages. Can you rephrase, or can you send me multiple messages like Aman did? No, I can't see your messages. YT monitoring live chats. Yeah, yeah, they have these words, right? They have these words. So if you're not getting to this, send the question in Hindi. Okay. Yeah, they it's really getting intrusive. They are monitoring the words that we are putting. I mean, seriously. If a person self-deleting in front of you, you will save or not because of you. Save him, he will put more carbon. No, no. If that's a person's choice, I don't care. That is his choice, and let him do that. I have made my students distant from religions, thoughts of being a parent, and following any rituals or society norms. Good. Very good. I'm proud of you. When will humanity go extinct? I think full extinction would take at least 100 years. But I think the next 30 years are going to be very crucial in that sense. Like a lot of us, 60-70% of us will be out. How to live peacefully with your kind of mindset in a village. Plus, I am a woman. Oh my God. Why are you living in a village? Can you get out of that village? It's very difficult, man. In an Indian village, very difficult. And at least if you want to live, don't talk about the mindset. That's all. That's all I can say. Your take on de-dollarization. There's nothing, man. It was bound to happen. I mean, America is bound to collapse as an empire, and it's just a matter of time, really. I mean, I'm sad for it. It was one of the greatest empires, and personally, I will try my best to for it to not happen, but it is bound to happen. So, yeah. Please see my message. Apni Rai, 1 second. Again, I think YouTube is deleting the messages. Sheesh. No, no, I can't see your message. I'm sorry. No, I can't see your message. Nice specs. Thank you. Is it possible to live in delusion? Um, Everyone is living in delusion. Most people are. America is doomed. What do you think the future will be like? Oh, it's a very confusing future. China will be the superpower for a while before climate change completely takes over. So let's see. Don't you think that at least populated world would be less painful than it is now? Although pain remains, but not the amount of we are suffering. 100%, 100%. The less the population, the less we suffer. See, the more people there are, the more your rights get eroded. Yeah, we've experienced this in India. Even if you have rights, there's just no time for the system to take your complaint. Are you understanding? Like, I have seen my rights increase here in Israel. There are 10 million of us. Anything I need, okay, I can just go online, chuck, 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 finish it off. Yeah, so it's really like, yeah, like having too many people will always dehumanize you. Okay. What, 100 years? You mean economical collapse or utter annihilation? Utter annihilation. Economic collapse is happening right now. It'll happen in the next 10 years. You just see. American politics is getting crazier day by day. Correct. विश्व गुरु का नया दुश्मन औरंगजेब. Oh my God. We'll talk about that in the Hindi video. We are all deluded. That's why we are alive. Correct. Why school is so difficult? Because life is difficult. What is the opinion Trump tariff on India? It's I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I probably has some gameplay in his mind. Let's see. Do you think that the circus we see in India on daily basis has proved the 77 IQ true? Yeah, 100%. That is exactly the reason. Exactly the reason. Have you read Final Exit? Last Wish? No, I don't. I have not. Okay. Any other questions? Or can we go to the Hindi video quickly? Sorry, I'm sorry if some of your questions are not coming. Please, if they're not coming, please write them in Hindi, so that the YouTube doesn't take, or write them in parts, like one part, second part, because it monitors these. Apni Rai. YouTube is deleting my comments. Hindi, yes, Hindi, please. Is India going behind logic wise? It's gone behind long ago. Long ago. Nihil, don't run. Please talk about your life and what you're experiencing. Dude, I am always talking about my life. Okay, so it's really like it's cathartic in that sense. But I will like if you ask me about specific parts of my life, I will talk. Like this today, I talked about my job. If you see the full video, I talked about my job. I talked about how it's related to ephilism. I talked about handicapped children. So my life, the way I experience it. I'm always talking. Bro, I'm in Dubai. Good. Better to go from Dubai to Europe for job. Dubai is nice from what I understand, and everyone is moving to Dubai. Yeah, quick. It's quite a good life, I believe. Is Kundalini meditation real? If yes, how to achieve? I don't believe in any Baba other than NihilAnand. I don't think Kundalini is real. So chill out. Like just do Vipassana. It's very realistic. It's very truthful. It's very logic based. I am 24. Okay, nice video. We sales toys. We have toys store. What? Okay. हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री के लिए लग्जमबर्ग अच्छा रहेगा कि माल्टा? Luxembourg, obviously. Why would you go to Malta? Is there any pride in being born in India or any other country where it can't be a matter of pride at all? Same thing people with religion do. Correct. There is no pride in anything. Still didn't get sex. Okay. Um, if you are a virgin at 24, well, in man, there's not much you can do about it. Just don't go out doing anything against people's consent. I am also working as special educator and their suffering abhors me. Yeah, it's really sad. Yeah, special education is like, ugh. Have you always wore glasses or is it recent? No, I always wore glasses. Today I'm wearing them because my head is hurting a lot. I generally don't wear them during the day, so my head is hurting a lot, so I wore it. How it feels to live in a noiseless environment when compared to India? Oh, it's a paradise, man. It's a paradise. I technically am living in the worst area, right? And it's so silent. Like it's supposed to be like, oh, there is noise at night. I came here and it is super silent. Like I sleep so well. Like oh my god. It's a slight problem living in a building because here the buildings are very badly built. So anyone moves furniture, you keep hearing it. But now I'm living in a standalone place. It is so it's like I'm sleeping like a baby. Pro mortalist ही best है जितना जल्दी life निकल जाए. I had 4 years in Bahrain, 2 years experience in Dubai, three malls spent. Good for you. Don't tell me why you writing your CV, dude. How to use nitrogen? Because no, I'm not gonna talk about it. You Google it. I am 27 now, so till 30 I'll stay in Gala. Cool. Give tips to flirt. No, I will not. Uh, we'll have an entire session about that if you want, or you can DM me later on. Would you ever adopt a child or get married? I don't think I'd get married for emotional reasons, but for practical reasons, passport reasons, yes, I would get married. Why Acharya Prashant wants to sell old rotten tea in new cup? Why is he so fixated with ancient texts? Because he's trying to interpret them for a better sort of way. You know, he's trying to give you some sort of context. That's the whole idea. It's all about context, really. Okay. Describe existence life in 3 words off the top of your mind. For me, it's unnecessary, cringy, repetitious. Um, Pointless, useless. Why? Off the top of my head. I like Dink. Okay. Acharya Prashant is best. Okay. Why people who had migrated to Western countries start missing the noise and Indian life? I don't see it really depends. Okay, people who migrate to they miss the company of the people. They miss the madness, the constant, here it's a very lonely life. Okay, like I live alone, and people ask, but it's like it's very subdued, it's very silent. People will not interfere with your life. Now if that is what you want, well, okay, fair enough. But a lot of people, like, I never appreciated it. I didn't appreciate people coming into my territory. I didn't even appreciate my parents coming into my territory. So for me, it's perfect life, living here. They miss vada pav. People are not getting the thing that science is the alternative of all religions. What's your call? People don't want to get it. Science is too practical. Okay. एफिल एफिल ब्लेज के बारे में क्या राय है? Okay, एफिल ब्लेज, I know एफिल ब्लेज self deleted. Absolutely, very very gutsy, and I wish I had that kind of guts. बस उतना ही बोलना है. What kind of work are you doing abroad? I am working as a teacher. Go to the starting of the video and see. Marriage sounds like a prison within a prison. The concept scares me a lot. It certainly does. If life is so meaningless as per your ideology, what are you trying to achieve here? Validation? No, I just want to share. I want to share with you guys, and I want you guys to share with me. And that's it. I want to feel better about myself. That's all. Uh, and I want to just pass time until I'm no more. I want to pass time happily until I'm no more. Do Israelis have Western mindset? Yes, they do. Have you come across generic subjective continuity? And what does that imply about not experiencing non existence after death? Um, Generic subject. I have no idea what you're talking about. About what does it imply about not experiencing non-existence after that? See, I could get into the whole depth of the fact that we are a singular intelligence and a singular consciousness and all that stuff. I'm not sure what generic subjective continuity is, but we can discuss that on DM some other time. I search on Google about nitrogen. Google showing help number. I just go on Chat GPT. It'll tell you. I also enjoy my privacy and freedom. You sure that environment going to F us pretty well? It is. I'm very 100% sure. It already is. It already is. Japan just had wildfires. Horrible wildfires. Okay. Nikhil go, we are all just coping together. Exactly. कैसे चेकआउट किया ब्लेज ने कुछ पता है आपको? Ketamine. From what I understand, I don't know how we got access to it, but it was ketamine. I've installed AC in my room, going to buy a car, trying to release more and more carbon. Good man, good man. Favorite football team? I don't watch football. I'm not that bored. There was an earthquake on 25th February of the Bay of Bengal at 6 a.m. Tremors were felt. I saw my Almira shake. It was scary. Ever felt an earthquake? No, I've not actually felt a proper earthquake. There was a minor one at some point in my life, but not a proper one. Did your myopia happen because of genetics, or does it because of lack of sunlight nutrition? I think I used to study too much in school, not that I got good marks, and that's around the time when it happened. But it's very mild myopia, it's point something. What are your thoughts on spirituality? Oh my god, that's a long video. I have given enough thoughts on spirituality. I don't think I have the energy now. You can ask me on DM if you want. Why pursue happiness if that's not external? Seems like a trap if you know the end result is extinction. No, I don't care if it's eternal or not. I want to be happy now. That's all. Who cares about eternal? About IPL, I don't care about IPL. Increase in AQI will lead to extinction or something else. Eventually, yes, we are all destroying our lungs, right? I don't think so. Environment will be the big issue that will wipe out humans. Okay, if you don't think so, can't do much about it. Most carbon released by 1% richest people and others suffering, correct? Generic subject to continue is you will be born again and again somewhere in the universe. Look, we are always being born. Okay, in that sense, if you're talking about the entire collective consciousness, your collective consciousness is always being born, your intelligence is always being born. It's just a question of where and when, right? You want to be born. You are just an ego. Okay. Do not say that, oh I will be born again and the memories. What are memories? These are just things within organic compounds, right? They don't exist. So you will not be born. You just think, but your intelligence will be born again and again. That's all. Ever did Sudarshan Kriya? I have done Sudarshan Kriya. It's very, very effective. Very, very effective. Very good for the body. Okay, that's it. It's been 45 minutes. I think I'll call it a day. I will go for a quick live on what's it called, Black Sheep Academy, quick Hindi live. Ask your questions there. Okay. How high on optimism are India couples that they don't even know about the potential danger to the child? uh Very, very high. Okay, very. What your thoughts on afterlife concept? I just gave my thoughts. Rewind the video. Okay, bye. See you on Hindi. Bye. 5 in 10 minutes. Bye.